Firstly, I don't see enough Redbuuuuuds in my chat right now. Hello, everybody. Oh, God, we had a week off. We had a week off. We are back. It will start a little bit early. Why not? Why the hell not? Yeah, I still had... Oh, you actually went there, Mr. John. Very pleased for you. Feel like it was a good time, minus the weather on the Friday night. I'm very well. Thank you, everybody. We'll probably get asked this a few times throughout the stream, but no face cam today. Same reason as last time. We had no face cam. We got another heat wave in the UK, so I'm pretty much just sat here in my underwear, just pretty much attached to this leather gaming chair of mine. So we'll see how the night goes. Going to be a very, very hot one. Going to be a very hot one indeed. So hopefully the fingers don't slip off the controller too badly, and we'll see how it goes. Probably worth me. We'll spin a couple of laps. We've got just under 13 minutes until the password for the track comes out. So we can probably do a little bit of practice, try and get the fingers warm. I do have... Well, if people were here on Monday for the British series, I'm running the same steering settings as then. But for those of you that weren't here at that point, I've changed my steering settings since last aerial round. Just mess around with my... direct lean and gain a little bit. So I think originally I was running like between 60 and 65 direct lean, and then I was running just one tick down from 100. It's like 98.3 or something gain. So we've gone up a little bit, which makes it a bit more reactive. It's a little bit more twitchy. It doesn't help me to go faster, but it can make me a little bit prone to making some mistakes unless I'm fully locked in. So we'll see how the night takes us. So should be good stuff. Good stuff indeed. But I hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. I didn't expect us to have more like really hot days here. Usually we have the 1 or 2 weeks and it's done, but it looks like we had the 2 weeks and it took a break and now it's back again for a while. I've also I made myself I'm just say call it chili egg on toast. So I fried the egg in like a chili oil, and it just absorbs some of that flavour, and it was really nice. Like, it's not disgustingly spicy, but well, it wasn't disgustingly spicy on the way in. But for the rest of the day today, it's been kind of reminding me that I had it. I've had multiple trips to the bathroom, which is not what you want when it's this hot. You know, elbows on your knees, dripping with sweat, just fighting for your life. Not ideal. You did your CBT in 30 cells. Yeah, that's not ideal, especially when you got to wear all of the protective shit as well. Not good at all. Alright. We'll see how we go today. I don't have a dedicated Redbuuuuud set up, but thankfully the Ducati skin that I've been running all year is red, white, and blue anyway. And then the FXR gear is just last year's Redbuuuuud, so patriotic gear. So ignore the number 1 on the back. That number 1 will never be seen the light of day again. So we're just rocking the red, white and blue for today for a bit of Redbuuuuud action. I had a look at the track preview. Everything looks choppy, like lots and lots of big braking bumps, but then it looks like the ruts are kind of just as deep and hold you to match, so I think the overall speed of the track is still going to be really fast. No, it's not very pleasant. Just no wind either. Where's my fan remote? Let me see what the room's sitting at right now. Yeah, so it's 31 in my room at the moment. And I've only just started streaming, so we still have time for the PC to warm the rest of the room up, so we'll see what we end up at the rest of the night. I got the door open to the room as well, so there is every chance that if you suddenly see me just veer off the track mid-moto, that there is a cat that's jumped up on my desk. So hopefully he behaves himself and he stays up. I'm also, usually I run a 120 rear tyre, and I have been doing for quite some time. I was doing it all through Supercross, done it all through GPs as well. I'm going to experiment with the 110 today and see how it goes. So lots of new stuff, new settings, different tyre. Still running the same suspension that I feel comfortable on. I also found out, so I'm sure as a lot of you are aware, in October, I'm doing a ultra marathon for charity to raise money for Alzheimer's, since that's what my nan passed away from not that long ago. My mum is also doing one. So mine is 50 kilometers in October. Hers is 25 kilometers at the end of this month. It's on the 1st of August. And she texted me yesterday and said that her friend that she was meant to be doing it with has cancelled, basically. And you can switch entries over to someone else. So she's going to see if she can get it switched over to me. So I'll end up doing 2 walks. So it'd actually be quite good doing a 25k, do half the distance as like some sort of preparation ahead of the 50k. I think it'd be good. I'm just hoping, praying that it's not as hot as it is right now, because my god, that'll make it insanely difficult. The one thing that will make it easier as well is there's different categories. Like, I think this is really, really silly, but there's different categories of what sort of speed you are, and they sign up for the walkers category where you literally aren't allowed to jog. Like, there's marshals throughout the course that will tell you off if you're jogging. Like, you have to walk it. So that'll make me kind of take my time and pace myself more. So that'd be good. Should probably take like 5 to 6 hours maximum. Nah, too hot. Too hot for the face cam today. I've got my big old man boobies out. Just sweating. Sweating away. Thought it was best to keep it off. Not worry about what I look like dripping with sweat. 5k time? I got no idea. I don't tend to run 5ks, to be honest. I think for me at the moment, it's not even about the speed of a distance, it's about just actually covering that distance, so endurance more than quickness. I know there's a nice trade-off in the middle where it's like, if you can do a shorter distance at a fast speed, you should be able to do a longer distance at like a more medium speed as such, but yeah, I don't do that. Track's not out just yet. We got 5 more minutes until the password comes out for it, and then we can play it. So I'm just playing last week's high point, just to get the thumbs warm ahead of time. Last week I had a terrible result. I don't think I was on the podium in either moto. I think it was quite bad last week, actually. Preston Docks went well, so the British on Monday I ended up going 1st and then 2nd in the motos for 1st overall. That was my first place overall in quite some time. And it's still relatively decent competition in there. We had the like Cam and Chase. Had all the Element boys as well, so like Davey, Boy, JS7, Jake, Aiden, all that lot. Happy with MX year? No, I wouldn't say so. I think my best round was round 1. It's been pretty downhill since there. But then again, I'm never happy unless I'm literally like winning races, and that ship has sailed. So we just kind of show up each week, do what we can, and then disappear until the following week. Really, just go through the motions. I always have troubles with my front end in that corner. She tries tucking on me all the time. What we got? How long we got now? We have 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay, we've still got time. Still got time to waste. Time to burn. One thing that I'm quite lucky of these days, so I know obviously I never have the most ideal race results, but I don't know if I've had a moto yet where I've finished worse than my qualifying position. So one thing I'm quite lucky about is that still majority of the people that compete still haven't worked out how to have a good race pace. I kind of throw it all out there for a really fast qualifying time, and then arse in the races. Whereas the amount of times I'll qualify outside the top 10 and then podium in the race is crazy. So hopefully everybody remains sucking in the races. Because in F1, at least you don't get extra points for having the fastest lap. How to find Hawkson? Yeah, Hawkson was fine. It was much better than last year when I went. Last year it was a... Well, I wouldn't say it was a mudder, but it was wet last year. Where this year it was fine. I would say I was a little bit disappointed because there's meant to be 3 races. And I kind of saved myself in the second race because I knew I had a third race to go. And then they cancelled the last one because they ran out of time. So I kind of feel like the day just ended abruptly for me. I didn't really get the results I wanted. But I felt like I was riding okay. Especially when the track was flatter in the morning. I felt like I was moving in qualifying. Because they got them new sets of rollers in the middle. And literally the first lap of practice, I went through the rollers perfect. Like I went wheelie and then double the rest of the way through. And then as the course of the day went on, as they got more cupped out and I got more tired, I wasn't able to hit them as cleanly anymore. But just getting them those couple of times in practice / qualifying was nice. Just more comfortability. Yeah, it's very, very hot that day. I was just dripping, like coming off the track afterwards. I was also running low on battery going into that second race. So I ran a slightly lower mapping on the Varg. I ran about 5 horsepower less than I normally would. And I just felt like I rode so much better with it. So I might try that a bit more moving forward. Usually I'd sit in about 55 horsepower, but I was riding on 50 and it felt good. So I might try that more moving forwards. I'm not meant to ride again for like another month, so it won't be any time soon. But when the time comes, it should be good to go. How are we doing now? It is 7:28. Okay, we're very, very close. Very close indeed. What do you think about the new MTG gameplay? I actually haven't seen it. So I can't give you an opinion, unfortunately. I haven't seen it at all. And if I load up Steam, when's the last time I played MTG? I've got an update queued for it. I haven't played it since April 17th. So how long's that? Like 3 months? Pretty much, or just under 3 months now. So I'm just waiting until they give us the go-ahead to be able to make our own content. And then I'll be able to like play it and actually give my thoughts on it at that point. But I don't see any point in me there sitting playing it too much or watching too much without being able to make any content on it. I don't want to like bore myself. Does that make sense? I want to like burn myself out on the game before the game's even released. Because that's the stage I'm at on MX Bikes at the moment, is being burnt out on MX Bikes, which is why the videos just don't really exist. And I've just been doing like the live stream stuff for races. But yeah. Right, open with WinRAR, Evoso, MX Bikes, mods, tracks. Where are we at? 26MX. Drag, drop. Is the password automatically updated as well? Nice. I haven't got to wait for the page to refresh. Close. MX Bikes. Play. Minimize. Close. Turn that off. I'm good to go. No, I would not eat leftover Subway, especially when it's this warm as well. Right. Buchanan, Michigan. Let's load her up then. So B. Clay said that you can hit the leap on a 450 from any line in the corner before, which is nice. And apparently you can't hit on a 250. But I watched his preview lap and I reckon the fastest boys will be able to rail around the outside and get it on a 250. They'll barely get it. And there will be a trade-off because you don't want to come up that little bit too short and get a legs off crash. But I do think people will be able to get over it. I only end up doing 48 hours of that fast. That night of the second day, like my stomach, it was so painful. So I just had to get something in. But I've been in a good 500 or so calorie deficit every single day. Been doing me walking and all that good stuff. And yeah, the weight's coming off already. The stomach's looking a good bit flatter than it was even just like a week ago. I need to slim down a good amount before going to America next year anyway, because I'm going to be riding something like six days, so I need to be able to fit into multiple sets of gear. And at the moment I can only fit into one set of A-Stars gear that I've got, because I'm a proper little fatty. So if I can lose a bit of ballast and fit into all of my FXR gear. I've even got an old set of 4 gear, which is even smaller than that. But I haven't been able to fit into that since like prime COVID, when I had nothing else to do other than go on bike rides all the time. And it'll definitely help when it comes to jogging / walking 50k at the start of October, being lighter. My brain's fully sharp now. I'm not even like paying attention to where the ruts are and everything. We got here. Oh my god. Okay, so that transitions to sand, as you would expect. I mean, it's quite loamy through here. Like I said, I think it's going to be a really, really quick track. Might have to get a little bit of Jet Lawrence action going on there, double all the way into the corner. Big boy quad. Okay, you can scrub it a little bit. I feel like I hit the corner pretty damn good. Yeah, it's going to be much quicker going around that roller, I think, where you slot into that rut there. And a couple of big boy braking bumps there, but you can kind of hop over them. Ah, first time I've ever seen anybody put somewhat of a rut or a bank in that first corner. Usually it's like completely flat. You know what I mean though about like the ruts themselves, like really smooth and they hold you quite well, so I don't think the overall pace of the track is going to be much different than previous years. Redbuuuuuud is like, it's really, really fast. Tried nabbing my handlebars there. I was just didn't have to shut off around that whole corner. This downhill's always quite choppy, so you have to take your time through there. Try some different lines through here as well. I don't know whether it's worth if you want to go inside there over the roller or go around it. That's nice there, you can't just fully rail all the way around the outside of that corner, because usually the inside roller in that corner is redundant. Not too tricky so far though. Don't know if I'm just having a lucky opening couple of laps. I reckon you might be able to double your way through them pretty cleanly. Let's try inside here, see if we can still get over it. Let's try like a second gear. Keep it in second. Oh, she's a stretch, but she's doable. Don't know if I could hit that inside rut much quicker. If you push it much harder, you're gonna drag the handlebars on the kind of like raised bit to the inside. I'm on the Yami. Anytime you've seen me on the Ducati this year, I've been on a Yami. I think I've been on the Yami every single aerial round so far. It's always just so fast around these first few corners of the lap. The lines just never change year after year. It's always just outside, outside, outside. Try like a tight inside downer. Something that never gets used. Oh, I've got to be careful. And like tight roping up there. Yeah, hot one today, Stovey. Very, very warm. Jesus, that's fast. Oh my god. I know you can't go full send down the hill at least, because you do have to actually brake at the bottom, but yeah, that is quick. Yo, yeet. Try a bit of inside action. Yeah, if you land in that rut nicely, probably carry just as much speed through these rollers as if you go around the outside. Oh, inside there's pretty good. Is there a middle rut? in this corner? Oh my goodness. So you got one here. What's the best way of getting into that? Should be able to get over this relatively cleanly. Started Retta a month ago. I'll be honest, as somebody that did go down the weight loss rug route a long time ago, it is not something that I recommend people do. Because as soon as you stop, a lot of that comes piling back on. And I always found myself feeling very weak and lethargic during it, where I just wasn't eating very much. And yeah, 15 pounds in 1 month is, whilst it obviously looks very, very impressive on paper, it's not a healthy way of going about it. But respect to you for sticking to it for a month as well. I mean, the bumps are okay. It's just, I wish that... So it's like, you have all of these like really choppy bumps that upset you getting into the corner. But once you actually get past them and you get into the ruts all seem pretty perfect. There's not really anything in the rut to disrupt you. Like, there's not really any hooks in the rut themselves. There's not much in the way of like acceleration bumps. So as soon as you get into it, you can really get the bike cranked over and just accelerate hard, which I think is what allows you to just carry so much speed for the next straight and keep things like so wide open. I mean, there's a couple of acceleration bumps on the exit of that one, but they're quite low in the corner. So it's like a decently skilled player will just stay really high in the rut to stay out of them. Did I use the KTM last week? If I did, then that would explain why. Oh no, I did, yeah, because I remember having a little bit of a mini crash out about the front end tucking a lot, didn't I? No, you were 100% right. Yeah, I think that's what Retta is. It's Retta 2 Tried. It's basically another iteration of Wagovi or Manjaro. I feel like they all fall under the same kind of catalogue. It's funny that you mentioned Retta, because literally one of my friends last week was talking about maybe wanting to start going down the Manjaro route, and I just advised against it. I was like, it's just not the way of doing it. It's like, you will lose weight because you'll have zero appetite as soon as you do it on day one. But the issue is you lose all weight, like you lose muscle mass as well as fat. If you take it long enough, your actual bone density will start withering away, so your bones will be weaker. And as soon as you... It's great whilst you're doing it, because you don't really feel hungry at all, but you're not building up that relationship with food that you need to be able to do things properly. So as soon as you end up stopping it and coming off of it, you just kind of go back to how you was eating before you started it all, and all that weight pretty much comes back again. But if you're somebody that, let's say maybe you're like 400 pounds and you need to lose a lot of weight in a hurry because there's like serious health implications for you being massively overweight, or maybe you need it for surgery, for example, all for it in that situation. But it's like, if you want to lose like, I don't know, 30 pounds or so, definitely do it the non-medicated way. I mean, I've done all sorts. I did Manjaro for like 2 months. There's like this, I don't even know what you call it, but it's like a thermo thing where you get like a little pipette and you take a couple of drops of it in like a glass of water each day, and that kind of increases your internal body temperature. That shit, oh my god, when I was on that stuff, I was sweating like crazy. My hands were shaking 24/7. It was awful. So yeah, just do it the normal way. Just eat a little bit less and increase your activity. And if you can end up stepping on the scales at the end of each week and seeing a pound or 2 pounds lighter, then you're doing the right thing. And my biggest issue when it comes to weight or a healthy lifestyle is I'm a very much, I mean, actually, this is anything in my life. I'm very much an all or nothing person. I mean, take my YouTube channel, for example. I either upload every single day or I don't upload for 2 weeks. And it's exactly the same when it comes to weight stuff. I'm either all in, you know, like gym 5 or 6 times a week and eating 3 healthy meals, or I am ordering disgusting takeaway food for lunch every single day and not exercising at all. There's no nice middle ground. There's no healthy balance. I was sitting here yapping about weight loss and stuff. I'm not paying attention to where any of these ruts are. I'm just kind of going through the motions. The MX Bike's muscle memory is just taking me through it. I feel like I'm taking all the same lines as well. Let me experiment with some different footage, some different options. Who's winning tomorrow? My ideal world, I would love for Lucas to win. Some iteration then of Jet and Hunter, and then probably Deegan in around 4th. Although I see that Deegs has been having some Southwick practice, even testing just on the Monday just gone. So I expect him to come out swinging as well. So I know Deegan's half decent in sand. He was on the 250 and he's been practicing there, so he'll be good. Lucas is an animal in sand, like the only person to straight up beat Hurlins in 30-minute motos on sand tracks. The Lawrences both practice on sand tracks as well. Apparently Jorge's decent in sand. I haven't seen any of that myself previously. I wasn't like an avid GP watcher, but we'll see how he does. And I think it's just going to be an exciting race. I'm definitely looking forwards to it. 27 is going to be great with both of the brothers over here full time. And I saw they done a Coon and Brother documentary, and they used the guy's voice that done the Heart of Motocross, or the, you know, or like Road to Loretta's and stuff. Oh my god, it's just, his voice hits like crack. He's so good, such a good commentator, and really good documentary they put together. They just seem like 2 genuine, nice, humble kids that are just good on motocross bikes. I feel like it's hard for people to dislike people like that. Sasha is racing, yes. I thought he wasn't originally. Well, I mean, has anyone got that set in stone? I thought he wasn't, and then I saw him posting like Orlando Airport or wherever it was on his Instagram story. I don't know if he's actually riding or if he's just there because, you know, his family's going and he's going to watch. No idea. Yeah, we're in our undies again today. I need to take a mental note that the inside here is really, really good. Because I'm coming through them rollers with so much speed. I need to just shut off like a roller or 2 before the end to be able to get to these inside ruts. Am I going Fox Hill next week? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'll be honest. You know me at this point. Gamers, I'm much more the type of person that would happily watch it on the computer or on the TV. Then I get to see all of the track. And I've got to deal with the UK heatwave as well. I get to like sit here in front of a nice cool fan. I'll be honest, I watched the full GoPro lap of the track and I see everybody glazing it. I think that track is going to be pretty shit for racing because of all like the turning jump sections they've got there. Like it will all filter down to one line. I don't see much opportunity for people to pass each other. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But no, I've got no desire to go and watch it in person. I'm just experimenting with that jet line a little bit, Rufy. I know what you're on about, where you kind of like double all the way into the corner before the leap. Oh, it was Jorge, wasn't it, at Assen that beat Hurlins in the sand? Hurlins weren't happy with him in that race. Is that what I'm thinking of, or am I faded? What a good track Assen was as well. I wonder... Oh, we need to get back to Assen. Sure where I want to go in this corner yet. I feel like the easy way is just going to be letting the bike go all the way to the outside, because you haven't got to try turning or stopping too hard on the really steep bumps. So I don't know what I want to do here. It'll be interesting to kind of follow somebody into the corner and let one person take one line, another one take the other. About tight inside. Oh. Okay, don't want to send it all the way down there if you're going tight inside. I mean, from here, it looks disgustingly gnarly. Like, disgustingly rough and choppy, but as you're coming down there, it's not too bad. I mean, it's an off week for Sasha anyway, so he could have generally just come to support his brother and chill out in the US. Doesn't sound like a bad way to spend your off week. Yeah, that rut's... That's a lot harder left than I expect. It's always hard with rollers like that, jumping into ruts when you can't see the rut going into it, it's blind. Uh-oh. Get back on. Try a little bit of middle rut action. Nope, not able to stop in time. There's a high spot here on the far right. Oh yeah, that'll help you get over it. That'll help you get over it a lot. Let's mess around with different lines a bit more. We hug like a far left. Not ideal. Wasn't a big fan of that. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, low rise. I'm glad it's had that positive effect on you. I mean, when I was on Manjaro for like 2 months, it was insane to me. First of all, how quickly it changes your brain chemistry, but how effective it is. Like, I am the kind of person that I could very, very easily just have an entire large Domino's pizza to myself and think nothing of it. But when I was on that, I would have 2, maybe 3 slices, and then not feel like sick or anything like that, but just the craving wasn't there, and I'm like, okay, I've had enough now. Whereas I never had that before. So I see why it works, but it did make me feel like very weak and lethargic when I was doing it. Which is why I tend to steer people away. But then I suppose, you know, different strokes for different blokes. Different things work for different people. You don't want to get that Manjaro arse though. You don't want to be all saggy and flat at the rear. You want to keep that thing nice and tight and pristine. I mean, when COVID first hit and we was all stuck indoors, I would cycle during my lunch break, my lunch hour, because I was working from home, and then I would also cycle after work as well, and like eating good at the same time. And I apologise for using UK measurements here. You can convert it if you need to. But I went from, I think I was around 14 stone at the time, and I got down to 11 stone 0, and 11 stone 0 in my adult life is the lightest I've ever been. To do an easy conversion for you, 14 pounds in a stone, so do whatever 11 times 14 is the weight that I got down to from cycling all the time. And then whatever 14 times 14 is what I started at that time. But right now, I'm bigger than that anyway. I'm like 14.4. But then not that long ago, I was 15. So yeah, it's coming off at a decent pace. Yeah, I lost about 40 pounds over the space of, probably want to say like 5-6 months. Just from cycling twice a day. Because I was using the... Oh yeah, let's go in the quality server. It's because I was using Zwift, which is basically like, it just makes cycling into a video game. There's different challenges on there and things like that, and I remember sitting on my exercise bike in my room for 4 hours straight just so I could cycle 100 kilometers to get a challenge, like in one sitting. For some reason, I'm just a freak when it comes to things like that. It's like if you was to give me like a goal and there's no reward for it, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But if you was just gonna like give me something shiny, like here you go, here's a medal for doing this, like yeah, I'm all over it. It's like when I play video games, I love video games that it feels like they're rewarding you for what you've done. It's like when I like playing Call of Duty, just 'cause I like seeing my rank go up every time. I just like seeing that number get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just working towards reaching max level. Yeah. Yeah, it's a model swap that I'm on. I'm on a Yamaha actually. Uh, yeah, I did it on the volcano as well, Freddy. I think I did the volcano because it would have worked out to be like a perfect number of laps to get to the 100k. I think I also did it in one of the group rides as well. I remember just being so I literally had multiple like sets of underwear laid out. I had all the like the energy gels and stuff going at the same time. I remember like stopping at the end of each hour just to reset and go again. Because as you can imagine, sitting for 4 hours on an exercise bike in your room, things tend to get a little bit sweaty. I don't know how long the servers have been down for. I think it was from yesterday I saw people making complaints. But yeah, I loaded up today and they were working. It's funny, the one time that I want Boboso to not fix his game, because I really had no desire to play today in the heat, just wasn't in an MX Bikes mood, he actually fixes it. I'd much rather be sitting downstairs in the one room in the house that's cool, and just watching like a bit of TV with Linda or something. Much better. Or playing GTA 5. I bought a PS5 now ahead of the GTA 6 launch, and I've been working my way through the GTA 5 story, because I never completed it. I remember starting it a handful of times, but I never got to the end. So I feel like that's something I should finish before GTA 6 comes out. And I've also seen that they've now ported over Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 to PS5. So that might... I mean, the bank account is draining in a hurry. I might have to go and get on that. Go and relive my glory days before Omni Movement and everyone was cracked all the time. I wonder what the skill-based matchmaking's like, if there is any. Absolute pub lobby demon back in the day. Surprisingly, there's some very tricky bumps down that hill. They kick you more than you'd expect them to. Oh, that was nice. Couldn't tell you what I did, and don't know if I'd be able to repeat it. Yeah. Not in the double backy. Yes, you can hit the leap from the inside. Barely. I feel like if you come up any shorter than that, you might be getting the legs off. Anybody else playing? I haven't seen anybody else on the track. Oh yeah, there's people. I was about to say, that's a fake name if ever I've seen one. Especially when it's got Moto Academy at the end. People changing their names all over the place. I see. That is genuinely the first one, Lem, I've had. Of ones where I didn't expect to have it. Okay. Interesting that the first time I try taking a different line to the wide open outside, I get penalised for it. So wide open outside is. Yeah, not sure what I want to do here. Might be worth slowing down to hit the inside roller, because there's no need to hit this. Like, hitting the outside in that corner before was fine, but then you've got all this speed and nothing to do with it, because you're going to be slowing down that downhill anyway. Oh. Some of these bumps make it very difficult to get the front wheel to land in the rut where you want it to. I feel like my method of riding today is just going to be take the easiest route in every corner. I do like that second from the inside rut. If I keep it in third gear from the beginning so I haven't got upshift. Yeah, we like that. Nice, go over that easily. Guessing I just want to go around the outside here. Yeah, seems like the easiest line again. Try a tight inside. Oh. And then pinged out. Didn't hate it though. Yeah, we've got some potential today. Don't feel awful around here at all. Oh my god. Okay, don't turn that sharp over the braking bumps, noted. Could have made it a mudder. Well, I mean, the races weren't a mudder. If they raced on the Friday, then I would have get it, but I mean, the track dried out pretty damn good for the races on the Saturday. AM's version is same track, but with pretty much no braking bumps. And I don't know if there's just smaller ruts or no ruts. I don't know. I've not downloaded an AM's version of the track before. Oh. Oh, pink lemonade, Lucozade, finished. It's a nice idea to, say, make a mudder for qualifying, but the amount of time that it takes to just build one track in the space of a week, trying to get two different versions of it out in that same time is pretty much impossible. I'm not really sure what we're still waiting on, to be honest. I thought qualifying would have started by now. Still rocking the old reset delay in qualifying as well. No idea what my lap time is, I do not look. I don't look anymore. I usually qualify somewhere around 10th place, sometimes a little bit better, sometimes a little bit worse. But yeah, qualifying and times don't really mean anything to me anymore. I always get better positions in the races than what I qualify with. Not less stress as well, just riding around the track rather than having to keep looking up at the top left to see if you're going faster or slower. What we're waiting for, Ryan, let's move the server over into quali. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Take a bit of fuel out as well. Speak for yourself. You paper tigers. Do you reckon there's any AIDS lines to start a lap? Oh, it's nice being able to ride off the side of the track here without any objects, though. I downloaded the low quality version today. Just because it's so warm, just less for the PC to do, you know? I can't see where I'm going. Same old, same old. No good. I find that when somebody gets sketchy just in front of you, it's 9 times out of 10 I would also get sketchy at the same time. I'm not sure what causes it. Oh, the track is so fast, Brad. So fast. Especially these first couple of corners. That's been one of my biggest issues this year, is just my eyes trying to process what's coming at me where we're going so fast around the track. Don't know why I'm doing this on a qualifying lap, but we'll try it. Oh, almost looped. I think if I'm going to take that inside, I need to really check up and make sure I hold the tightest inside rut. Just make the track as short as possible. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, the way that front wheel things out of the ruts on this game is one of the most frustrating things. Where's the finish line? I'm just going to start another lap. There it is. Pace don't feel terrible so far though. Before I crash those. Definitely getting my weight too far off the back of the bike. Actually, like a wheelie and while turning, it's going to be so easy for the front end to tuck on me. I'm pretty sure every time I've taken far left down that hill, the corner has ended up in the same way. So I'm going to have to go more middle and then drift to the outside at the bottom of it rather than trying to hug far outside the whole way. The bumps are small. No, the bumps aren't small. The bumps themselves are pretty big. I think it's more so that once you've... Fucking freeze frames again. Oh my god. I think it's once you get over them bumps, the ruts are pretty perfect. So you can just hit the corner wide open, like without thinking about it. Like they're all smooth, like perfectly angled, not really any hooks or anything like that in them. A couple of them merge into each other, but that's why we're going so fast, is as long as you can get over the bumps before them. Like, look how quick this is, just absolutely rallying the outside. I haven't got to think about it. Just hold the trigger down. No. Missed the inside. I haven't had that much trouble on that one corner before. It's unlike me to not get a banker lap in first, isn't it? Yeah, you can clear the Roccos from the inside, but only just. So for the sake of hitting it fast, you probably won't see many people doing it unless they're trying to make a pass or the outside gets goes away with the road too much. Outside will be the play. Oh, front wheel got the wrong side of them bumps. I'm on low quality version of the track today. Just because it's so warm, and last time it was this hot, my PC blue screened. So trying to avoid that. So even if it's just to save a 1% of PC usage. I don't know if I should be switching to 4th gear there. I might have to slow it down a little bit. I'm coming into these corners so fast, and if you're like a bike width too far to the left or right over these bumps, the front end will step out from underneath you. You won't get locked into the rut that you want to get into. My frames have just gone to shit since last time I went back and out of the pits. Hang on there. I want to see what's happening to my front wheel. I'm just doing that stupid shit where you just kind of end up in a dead sailor going into the turn because it rebounds. It's just because of how fast we're trying to hit the track. If I was just to ride around now at half the speed, it'd be no problem at all. It's just qualifying when there's big braking bumps. But, oh, for fuck's sake, what's going on with these freeze frames? Almost went over the handlebars there. We're almost at 9 minutes and I haven't even put in a banker lap yet. Very unlike me. Jesus Christ. This game's always so strange to me that you can't really brake through braking bumps. Because the bike will just lock up on you. God, look at everyone just railing the outsider. Cannot see where the rut is. I hate qualifying. And my game's gone to shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now we sit here for 10 to 20 seconds. I am going to turn off the Twitch stream. So if you're watching me on Twitch, come over on YouTube. Right, Twitch stream's done. And we go again. Now the game's had its moment of the day where it poos itself, and we should be back to normal. Yes, I have reflections and shadows on, but I have them on all the time. So no reason why it should be struggling today, especially on a low quality version of a track. Wrong rut again. Oh, I was slow. Hard to get locked into that. Really tight inside. The back wheel wants to slide out the whole time. I don't know why I'm going inside here on the qualifying lap, but we'll give her a go. You motherfucker. Probably not many worse corners to slide out on. Needed all the speed for that straight and I got none of it. Jesus Christ, man. There's a chance, there's like a 5% chance the lap will still count even with going off the track there. Depends how wide he's made the timing gates. Yeah, it's still counted. That is... okay. The fact I'm only 0.2 off the top of this lobby doing that is kind of crazy work to me. Not that there's not exactly any heavy hitters in it, to be fair, so it's probably like 20th overall in qualifying, but still, crazy work. Jesus Christ. Gonna have to change my approach to that downhill. I've not found anything that actually feels nice yet. But I think that's kind of the point. Is it looks pretty disgusting for them boys in real life. Ah! That's why I really detest trying to race in 2026, because everything's so wide open everywhere. you have to try and go into these corners with just the most millimetre of precision. And it's like, I can't actually see where the bumps are. Like, my eyes can't keep up with how fast we're having to go. And it's like, no wonder I'm hitting these bumps a little bit off balance stuff, because I don't know the bumps are there until I actually hit them. I can't process what's coming to my screen because we're going so quick. The guy in front of me pulled away going around the outside. What are we doing there? Yeah, the entrance to the outside is kind of shit. How does one slide out in the biggest fucking wall of a rock? How does that back end come round there? I'm banked against Mount Everest. Excuse me? Feel very slow in this middle sector. Oh. and yeah, that middle sector was not ideal. Oh, fucking back wheel skipping out on me. I'm barely turning. I'm taking my time and it just, I don't know. Hello, Stephen. Thank you.
Arguably the best race of the year. Good luck today.
Well, I'm hoping today will be the best race of the year for me as well. We'll see how it goes. Was it? W's in chat from Stephen, by the way. I'm not seeing enough of them. Was it Redbuuuuuud? I swear I ran out of fuel in one of the motos at Redbuuuuuud last year. Was it Ariel? I feel like it was. There we go. Stephen getting the props that he deserves. Loves it. Don't like the way he's built the ruts on the inside there at all. It's like you hit the roller and then you have to like climb over 2 ruts again on the inside to even be able to hit them. Oh, it's really strange. It's Friday payday. Nah, I feel like most people get paid at the end of the week, don't they? Not many people are on weeklies. At the end of the month, sorry. Not many people get paid weekly. Only got 9 minutes left. This could be the worst qualifying of the year for me. I'm not exactly bothered by it. I'm sure, like race-wise, it'll still be okay. Just means gonna have some stinky gate picks. A more inexperienced gamer would be stressed right now, not your boy. Thank you very much, Amped. Oh yeah, to be fair, that'd be a prime setup, just having an extra fan pointed directly at the testicles right now, keeping things nice and chill. Yeah, appreciate the pair of you. Thank you very much. Good thing is, me not being American, I haven't actually got to do well at Redbuuuuuud. Like, this is allowed to be a stinky one for me. Really difficult to jump into that inside, again, where it's just a blind takeoff. You don't know where you're going to be landing. I actually, the more that I'm hitting it, I don't hate the inside roller here. Because you get out of all that choppy bumps on the right. It's the old Talladega corner, and then this setting up for this rut here that I'm struggling with. Like, the front wheel was in the rut, back wheel was not, so then I'm just kind of grinding my way through it. Why am I in second gear? Okay, guess we'll try it. My lap was like 2 seconds faster than the lap I already had, and it was not anything special in the slightest. I don't know where I'm going. Like, I can't see where the ruts start. So it's hard to know where to, like, place the bike. That's why everyone's just going to the outside, because you haven't got to think about it. Like, you can just hold it wicked. Which is what I hate. Which is why I'm trying to use a little bit different lineage. Yeah, nothing bores me more on this game than being able to shut your brain off and hold the right trigger. Need constant thinking and stimulation. Why am I sitting down is my question. I'd never sit down in corners like that. So that guy in front of me there just got pretty damn flat. Dropping off that step off. I mean, we've got Southwick next week, which again is going to be wide open, but I don't mind it at all. Because it's a sand track and you have to think about what you're doing in sand. Maybe it's just track layouts. Because the GP stuff was, like, it felt a bit more techy in some places. There were some fast tracks, like Turkey was pretty damn fast. Darwin was pretty fast as well. Oh, why did I upshift to fourth? I hit a braking bump there, bike instantly hooked over to the left, entire corner was fucked. The second I hit that bump there, game over. As soon as the bike is this far then over, I am absolutely fucked into this corner. All that's because the front end's just really light hitting the bumps, because then I get into all this shit rather than missing it. Fucking off balance again. The downhill's going to stress me out in the race. Going to be a lot of mistakes coming out of people down there. That was slow. At least I didn't crash. Oh, we'll jump off the track instead though. Why the fuck not? Oh, God. Yeah, some parts of it feel like a bit of a motorway, and there's a couple of bits you have to pick your way around. Oh, I would appreciate it if my front wheel actually turned my bike so I could look into the inside rut there. Yeah, not very promising qualifying at all. Did I just hit something? Not where I want to go whatsoever. Oh my god. Please let me slow down. Oh wait, I can't, because neither of my wheels are on the ground. No, so qualifying's done. Well, that was wank. Oh, probably like 15th in qualifying, I reckon. Yeah, probably like 15th overall. Pretty mid start gate, unfortunately, but the races will probably be better than 15th. Hang on, do I have... Okay, got me a race fuel in. Let's just spin some laps. We could have, like, ideal world where everybody struggled to get a good lap in. Because they're all struggling to go for absolute steamers. Cross the fingers and the toes. Oh. Alright, I do need to go to the little streamer's room real quick though, because those chili eggs from this morning, again, letting me know that they're here. So yeah, by the time I'm back, qualifying results are probably up, but give me 2 minutes. Right. Oh yeah. We are back. Let's see what the damage was. I know we was talking about like weight loss and supplements and all that stuff earlier. Show how mentally ill I am when it comes to food. If I've had a day like today where I know for a fact that I have gone to the toilet more than I've eaten, I'm like, oh, W, net positive. That means I'm going to weigh less in the morning. So that's great. Ah, we don't know yet. We do not know. The results aren't up. I'll carry on riding it for a little bit longer. Oh, pardon me. Jeez, thank you, Moisek. Redbud. Redbuuuuuud. Redbud. Trust AP of all people. Captain America. Actually, no, I think Eli Tybek's Captain America, isn't he? Let's just say Mr. America. Of all people, to shove a foot peg up his arsehole on the 4th of July. He really takes one for his country. Hey, you can still get over it even if you completely mess up the corner, which is nice. Nice to know from a recovery perspective when I inevitably mess that corner up many, many times in the race. Ah, Cam, whilst you're here, I noticed this earlier. I need you to explain yourself. Thoughts? These time's up yet? Nope. Mmm. The track is very rough, but I've noticed that it's rough. So half of the track is disgusting, rough all over the place, skinny entrance ruts, really easy to get off balance and crash, and then half of it is third gear, right trigger, duct tape down. But it's on like a corner by corner basis. I think some of it's just to do with the track layout. But it's hard because you hit them couple of really, really fast corners and you get yourself in a mindset of going fast everywhere. And then you get into the techie part and it's hard to tell yourself to like slow down for them bits and then go fast again afterwards, which will lead to a lot of crashing. The issue, you get like super, super deep, tricky, almost impossible to hit insides, and then you just get like outsides. Like there is no reason for me to hit anything to the left here, because I can go barreling down this hill, crank the bike over, and just hold it wide open. You know? But I don't even know how you'd go about balancing it, because I'm pretty sure like every iteration of Redbud that we've had for the last like 5 years, the fast line has been to just round around the outside in that corner. I'm not sure how you go about changing that. Because if the bike's so capable that you can get over disgustingly big braking bumps, like you can just lean back, accelerate, and it charges through it, how else do you promote people going to the left side of the track? It says I'm 5th. Are you sure? We did see the lap time, the lap I did, didn't we? I am 5th. Oh, you know what? That actually makes me more confident than I expected, because I am pretty sure race pace I can run maybe like a second slower max than the qualifying lap that I run, which will be really good for a race pace, so we'll take that. We will take it. I imagine there's going to be a minimum of one moto where I'm going to have to try and do my best Egan impression and come from dead last. Because that's just the way my year has been going this year. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I should probably experiment still with a couple of different lines. Okay, trying to turn on the sand is... front end says no. No, I mean, there's this common thing that people do each week where they say, oh, it looks the same as last year's track. If you guys have this year's track in your game right now and you're playing it, go and play last year's track, and it feels like braking bumps just don't exist. Last year's track was so smooth. So we're saying that some parts of this track are a highway now. All of last year's track was a highway, so it does still move in the right direction. I really think one of the worst things this game has is these OEM bikes, just because like they are so like they can handle so much. The suspension on them are so capable. That is the issue. I'll keep an eye on when these. So actually, there's already been an announcement. Oh no, that's an announcement for qualifying. Streaming announcement. That's fine. Race server isn't up yet. I want to see if you can like cleanly double out of that corner. Because I keep going single, double, single. Whereas if I could just go double, double, it would be so much nicer. Trying to stop on these braking bumps is near impossible. I think that is probably why people do just filter to the outsides. It's because you get that horrible pogo stick effect if you're trying to actually brake on braking bumps in this game. I do not mind that. That didn't feel bad at all. I've been tiptoeing around on the inside of the Talladega corner quite a lot, so just to rail the outside there, again, shutting your brain off, wasn't too bad. I just have to make sure that I roll off of the single well enough that I'm not jumping down the hill into all the bumps. Yeah, but you know, in real life though, you can modulate it a bit more to where the rear wheel still stays somewhat planted over them. Whereas on this, it's just, yeah, you're a passenger. At that time, that wasn't as good that time around. Skirt. Let's go up in the race server then. No staggered, I believe, which is good. Ryan is from the UK as well, so he probably also doesn't want to be on his PC in this heat any longer than he has to be. Am I going to get cuts? I shouldn't do. I didn't go off the track at all. It's within the white markers around the outside, and then I didn't go too far off the left down the hill. I think it's cooled down a little bit. Yeah, it stayed at 31, so it was 31 when I started, and usually it goes up a couple. What the fuck is it? What is this? It's a new team. Yeah, usually it goes up a couple of degrees over the course of the night, so it must have gone down a few degrees outside. So the room has gone up, outside's gone down, and it's met in the middle, which I do not mind at all. So 31 is still very bearable, but it's all fine saying that now. It's how it is at the end of 30 minutes that is not nice. Like, I can feel I've got swan parts right now. Like, my booty is kind of damp sat in this leather chair. Probably should have put a towel down, so I'm not just sat on leather. So I need to make some chili eggs more often if it's going to do this to me. Just having it's just clearing out everything that was already inside. Feels like I need to go again, but I don't want to risk it now. I'm just going to let it rip, let it hang. Who else has changed their number? Who's number 42? Who the fuck is PW? And he's obviously like done all right last year to have number 42. Everyone's just changing their name all the time. I'm guessing this is Dylan. I don't reckon. Has half the lobby changed their name from last week to this week? What's going on? Like, if they haven't changed their name, there's different team names at the end of it. Very strange. Need the Lynn's face cam for quality. Qualifying's finished, so there you go. You missed your opportunity on that one. Oh my god, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a minimum of 5 people right now. People that I do not want to be anywhere near on the track because of the high ping. There's actually not that many European riders left in the European series. Quite a lot of NA riders as well. We've got all the Aussies, a couple of Brazilians. Yeah, like this isn't fun to be around. This isn't fun to be around. I feel like JS7 might be hotspotting from a McDonald's because that's crazy work. Troy's in the lobby. Try and make a game crash. What if you how come you change your name, Pit? How much notice did they give us? Actually, never mind. A minute. Oh no. Doesn't say how much time you have to join, so I'm not going to risk going to the toilet again. Ping threshold for non-riding collisions, I genuinely don't know. There was some Brazilians last week, or last round, that I could hit. There was some that I couldn't hit. I want to say it's somewhere around like the 250 range, which is annoying because there's a couple that are sat on like 230, 240. I'm going to have a look at this one more time. Not a bad alternative line. I just feel like I'm struggling to hit the outside rut nice. But like hitting it fast is my issue. I cased that pretty damn hard. Didn't get her legs off, so I'm guessing the tech is just to try and like drop your front end at the last second. Okay. Annoying, she want to hit the corner as fast as you can, but he's made it sand traction, so it's really easy for the front end to tuck. Unless I do something faded just for this one race. There you go. Made my second gear slightly longer, so I haven't got to shift up to third. I had to look at the far outside line, Brad, but the things that you've done to the braking bumps leading up to that outside is diabolical. I reckon I could skim across the top of the Mariana Trench and the suspension would work better. Like this over here is like, oh my Christ. So I see the vision. I see the vision here. But getting here is the issue. Inside does not have more traction at all. This is all sand traction. It's all exactly the same. It's purely the fact that the rut holds you a bit better and it's smoother. The exit of that corner is normal soft soil the whole way across, and the corner itself is sand the whole way across. I'm trying to like trust a fart right now, and it's a dangerous game that I'm playing. Unless I can like start here and then cut everybody's noses off, just jump to the outside. Like, that wasn't bad. That's a shout. That's not bad at all. Let me try that again. Oh, gonna be such a good feeling swiping somebody's front end. Yeah, that was a bit stinkier. Okay, let me keep it in second gear. Yeah, second gear being longer there does help. Okay, we got options at least. Well, I'll see what's going on in front of me. I'll see if I want to take the risk and follow somebody, or try and change line and go to the middle. Did I quali P1? You're in the wrong stream, sir. When do I ever quali P1? No, I think I qualified 5th, which is far better than I feel like I deserved. Who are we waiting on? It's always one. We got 34 out of 35. I'm seeing the vision now. He's going to start the race. The last person we're waiting for is going to start sinking in as we're all on the gate. They're going to red flag it after a lap, and I'm going to be in a really good position after that lap. And then the reset, I'm going to be really bad. I'll never understand why people that didn't have great qualifying positions line up and try and start on these inside gates as if they are going to have that inside gate selection. Very high chance of Deegan first corner, yes. Oh, so I can ride through Vibes, that's good to know. Vibes peeing out of this world. Race time! Don't feel comfortable on 8.5. It's a fast track. Go 8.7. 6.7. I'm not in the same position I was sat in for qualifying since I got up and left the room. Need to try and readjust. +2. Down on the start isn't the end of the world, because everybody is going to be crashing a couple of times in these races. You got Cam, Jake, and Tyler on the inside. Jake's start probably won't be great because he's on a KTM. Cam will probably go for it. Tyler will probably brake and try and tuck underneath. Imagine my shock neon turning halfway down the start straight again. Fuck me. Let's get that corner entrance speed up a little bit, Jakey Poo. Oh, I've crushed on the shit out of him. Oh, okay, that outside's way quicker. Oh. Oh my god. I drew the short end of the stick there from Cam's lines. Long race though. Oh, everybody's routing the outsider. I had no idea. Feel like I've been staring at people's rear wheel so far the whole time. Excuse me. Again, how do I just get so fucking unlucky? He just had to crash in front of me, so I had to be the one to drift wide and then get fucking collected by someone else's bike. And my fucking lap hasn't... I can't be arsed with this game sometimes, you know. Like, it's actually pathetic. How do I get fisted so many times? Fuck me. Well, it's gonna be shit. Boys, I just can't be fucking arsed. Playing this game in 2026 is so painful. Oh, God. You got people near the back of the pack that don't actually have opposable thumbs, so they just crash in 24/7, so you can't get around them. Now I'm going to be stuck through the dribbles the whole time. Twist the grip. Give me a worse, but I can't move. I'm stuck. Jesus Christ. Well, you are one more crash away from having a very, very short stream today, gamers. I don't know how on such a consistent basis I can just be in the most unlucky position of all time. Fucking Cam of all people that can go win a race by a minute happens to fuck it right in front of me, so I have to change line and then get carried by the game's dogshit collisions and miss the finish. I get stuck around all these dribbles. I am now a minute back from the lead and it's fucking flew down in the lead somehow, which I 100% should be leading based on what was going on. Oh, do you see why I don't upload videos? It's painful. It really is a painful experience. Because no matter what I did today, this result would always happen. I could have put in 100 hours in the past 2 weeks, still would have been in the same place at the same time and got fucked over. Which is why I don't. That's why I don't bother playing. I am going to throw it out there. I am moving people out of the way when I get to them. I'm not waiting. Crackenberg time is a great shout. Well, you rode quite high. I'll wait for Dominic to blow over this right into my line. Oh, fuck off. Ah. I even got to look over to my left and I know that I'm seeing Deegan comments already. Wasn't intentional with that tight inside. Oh, I might crash it. Oh, fuck, get out. Just every fucking time I've got to try and change line to get around someone, I get penalised for it. Oh. God, it's just like you can fucking just see every single bad part of the track I get slowed up on, where it's going to cost me the most amount of time possible. I feel like I've gained some net time on the lead from when I first got going to now is actually pathetic. Yeah, sick game. Yeah, sick game. You know what? Fuck that. I cannot sit here and deal with invalids, retards, people on 17,000 fucking ping that are somehow still allowed to sit in these races. So I'm going to sit here and watch what could have been instead. There is absolutely zero joy in playing that. None at all. So we're going to sit and watch this instead. I literally, my arsehole is so gaping. The amount of shit that's happened to me in that race. So now we'll sit here. We'll sit here and watch Jake somehow 14 seconds out in lead, when I could have easily been up here while he's locked, but no. I had to be the one that got sent flying off the track and lap not count. And get taken out by stray bikes, and get beached on top of a rut and not able to move. Happy Friday, everybody. Like I said before, the state of racing in 2026, it is absolutely abysmal. No, I'm not going to British Champs. No. What do I mean by left flow down? I mean, based on his previous aerial race results, doesn't do that well, so to see him leading the race means that I should be leading the race. I'm read into it too hard. Yes, I completely agree that flow down is very good for public lobbies and world records, but I'm only going based off of aerial stats times. Oh. I've said it many times, like generally I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't what paid the bills. But it's not fun. No, you can watch it on mute if you need to. Mr. Crackalele. But I feel like unless people are in the same position, they don't understand it, or they just aren't competitive enough. No different than if you've had a bad motor in real life, you don't come back smiling, you're always pissed off for a while. Never ever ever going to sit here and be happy when stuff like that's going on. Thank you very much, Rufio.
Banning 223 became a member.
That's just same with Tyler Jack. You've obviously never been in any kind of competition ever. Is what it is. The people that go through on a weekly basis, they understand. They get it. On the bright side, less I'm pumping Moto 2, saving myself.
At Sterling 65 became a member.
Oh shit, thanks for the 5 gifted, Rufio. No, I get you, Mr. McCrackalele, because I've had it before where I'm watching like Chase's Twitch streams, and he'll be in 3rd place and like complaining about a crash or something in 3rd, and it's like, oh well, you are in 3rd, it's not that bad. But again, when it's you in the moment, it's completely different, and people will either understand where I'm coming from here, or they'll think I'm the biggest cunt on the planet and disappear. But I'm not. Like, these streams aren't for viewers per se. Like, I'm competing in the championship and I'm just pressing the go live button, and people can watch it if they want to. Like, if I was that worried about things I was saying during it, I would just record the races without a microphone and then upload it after the fact. So then you wouldn't get like in the moment stuff. That's what comes with it when it's live. There just seems to be a very common theme these days in seeming impossible to do the right thing. So, wrong place at the wrong time at the start of a cam, got penalised for it. That doesn't count. Wrong place at the wrong time with a bike that crashed sideways, got into that. What could have been a normal like 3-second crash turned into a 10-second plus crash because I get beached over the side of a berm and can't move forwards or backwards or accelerate at all. Trying to come through the pack, you know, trying to think in my head, okay, I'm doing the right thing here. Breezy's going in this line. I'm going to go in the next line over to try and make a pass and not follow. I get penalised for it and somebody passes me in the main line because the main line is so much quicker. And it just feels like it's this constant snowball effect of it's just bad, 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 bad. It feels like I can't do anything well. When clearly you could see the pace was there. Like, from the point I got going again, off of crashing before the Rocco's leap, I was 52, 53 seconds down. And that was down to like 40 something whilst going through traffic. So it's not like through lack of speed, I just generally feel like the stars just do not seem to align for me these days. Because I don't know what I could have done different to avoid half of the shit. Like stuff that I got caught up in. Like, I haven't got a crystal ball to know that Cam's down in the rut over the back end of a blind single, so I had to go wide. And then Caboso, with his lovely good game updates, made the collisions worse, so then whoever it was that kind of ran through me in the finish flinged me off the side of the track. And it just so happens that this track has really narrow finish line timing gates that don't extend past it for when that stuff happens, so I get unlucky then, and I don't know. I don't know what to do sometimes, so it's better if I just remove myself from the race and then can't get angry at the race anymore. That's why I commentated GPs in 2025. It's because it's like this constant just shit. I want to have a look. I only had the 7th fastest lap time, which is interesting, because I thought I was making up good time. It must have just been... like, people at front must have just been crashing a bunch. No, I had a fair few cuts. What did I end? Got 2 seconds there. I think that was for the finish line incident. I only had them two. It's not too bad. Flow's going crazy with the cuts. I mean, like, I'm sound with Jake, so he's probably going to watch this back at some point and hope he doesn't take offense to what I've just said, but with the way Jake was riding that opening lap, in comparison to me, like, pace-wise, the fact that he's winning this by 10 seconds does annoy me more. Like, if it's Cam that was out in front and he's gapped everyone by 30 seconds, it's like, okay, that's the way the race was always going to go. But when I see this happening, it's like, okay, that chance was there, and it just, again, unluckily got taken away, you know?
At Ascari I became a member.
Oh, thank you again, Rufio, for the gifted. Yeah, if you guys managed to get any of them 10 gifted in total that Rufio sent, make sure you say thank you. Very generous of him. I don't know if anyone's hit the leap on 250. Brad said that it's impossible on a 250. Keep an eye. I'd be surprised if anyone in EU hits it. But maybe by the time NA comes around, when they've perfected everything, maybe they'll be able to just about stretch it out. Rewind about 36 minutes if you want to know why I'm not racing. Not great at all. Do I have any beef with any of the riders? I don't think currently. I mean, I've had like various beefs over the years. It's just they come and go at different times, but I feel like they all end up working themselves out. I don't feel like there's anybody like on that list you see on the left right now that would go out of their way to like punt me or anything on purpose. I feel like it's all pretty respectful. It's like all the incidents and the crashes that you see at the back of the pack is purely because of the skill difference from the top 5 to the bottom 15. Yeah, like the bottom 15 riders, all of their mistakes and bumping into and crashes, it's out of their control, just because they're just not as good at the game. Tesco for a scrap, well, winner gets a free meal deal. Is that what we're going for? But I don't know if it's this track or what, but that opening lap before it all went to shit, I feel like it was very aggressive elbows out. And usually the 450 is a lot more courteous than that. It's like everybody was just like desperately trying to get to the insides of the corners and leaving off the brakes late. Tyler's making moves up. I think he's got more cuts than Jake, because that doesn't look like an 8.5 second lead. Oh, he almost got the double out of there quite clean. Seen a lot of people breaking legs on the bumps. Yes. So, there's been a couple places on tracks this year where I've seen a lot of the NA riders complaining about getting legs off on the bumps. Like, there was one specific bump on Parla that people were hitting and exploding, and at the time I was just like, well, it only really seems to be happening at NA points. Maybe the NA riders are just trying to go that fast because they've had the track for so long that they just can't handle it. But that one that I got after the first step off, that felt a little bit out of nowhere. There's a very high chance that the braking bump I hit is actually quite deep, but it didn't look that deep when I hit it. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the move's going to be going into Moto 2, because I'm not going to have all of the road locked in. You see how much more nice and relaxing this is? Oh. He didn't case it, did he? Oh, he did. Doesn't even look like he came up that short, unless that's just a ping thing. I mean, that's actually, yeah, he did. That suspension's fully compressed. Okay, so Jake got the big legs off over there. Is that him going again? No, that's Cam. So Cam's... I mean, boys, Callum's in fourth. This could have gone so much different. So Cam's worked his way up into third. Tyler's gone through to first now. He does have cuts, but he's far enough ahead that it still counts. So we've got Callum and Boy having a little battle here for P4. It looks like Boyd does have quite a few seconds of cuts over Callum, though, because they went across the line at the same time, and they got about 4 seconds between the pair of them. What else we got going on here? Harrison's having a pretty good race there in 6th place. Oh, we got a big old gap back to P7. Got Braden back into 7th. Bedin in 8th, Aiden in 9th, Neon in 10th. Breezy's up to 11th, and I mean, I was battling Breezy for like 15th at one point. Yeah, probably could have come back for top 10, but I'm not here for top 10s. Top 10s don't do anything for me. I'm not in like a championship hunt or anything. Again, probably sounds very ego related, but like once you've been in a position where you can win races, like temps just don't scratch that itch. I know there's people out there that would cut off an arm and a leg for a P10. But it's just different expectations, different people. Yeah, I thought Sasha wasn't doing it. I think that was the original news after the last round of GPs, but yeah, he's there. He's doing it, which again I'm happy about. I think like Southwick tomorrow is, in terms of like AMA outdoors races, it's the most excited I've been for an outdoors race in a long time, just because there's just so much that could happen. It's like both the Lawrences practice in sand. Lucas is an absolute sand demon, like beats Hurlins in straight up 30-minute motos in sand. Deegan's been at Southwick already practicing. Only Prado's good in sand as well. Although I don't hold much faith in Prado's end of the race stamina. He does seem to fade off the last 10 minutes especially. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to watch. 250s, it would be nice if Sasha could go out and put belt to ours, but knowing Sasha, there's a very high chance that he gets an overjump crash, like once or twice throughout the day. Oh no, it's definitely complaining, Astro. But it says it depends on your experience and point of view, and if you feel like it's justified or not. But again, I'll never come to this stream with like a over-the-top PG attitude and pretend to be something I'm not. Like I'm a competitive person. If the competition's going shit for me, I'll be letting you know that it's going shit. I'm not going to change anything about that. That's how it goes. Oh, Neon getting stranded over on some of them ruts as well. He's going to lose 2 positions, I think, to Troy and Breezy. The most annoying thing about it was I was actually vibing with the track. Like I had the track worked out. Knew what my lines were, knew what I was doing. Again, pace felt good. We got Aiden here in 9th, trying to challenge Bedin for 8th place. Then we should have Braden just in front in 7th. Again, that huge... Oh yeah, the gap's actually gone down a bit. It looks like HM's made some mistakes in 6th. A boy and Callum's still going at it. Callum's made mistakes. The boy's gone past. He should still have him on cuts right now, though. What line are people doing here? I just need to take notice for race 2. What's this outside looking like? Is it getting bad? Oh, the exit's getting pretty... Almost like the script wrote itself. I was about to say, the exit's getting pretty deep just as Callum goes over it, so this might be a little bit of middle rut action going into this second race. So I'm not sure... Is the finish flag out? No, sorry, last lap flag's out. Let's try and find our leader. Jake is actually in 1st place right now, so we've got Tyler's in front on track, but he has about 4 seconds worth of cuts, I think. So Tyler needs to twist some grip if he doesn't want to lose his first motor on cuts. I feel like you can be a competitive person and just take yourself out of an infuriating situation. Because I'm not competing for 10ths, but I'm competing for podiums. So if that's not there, and you can see it's just going downhill, then yeah, I've got no issue in backing out and not getting any more stressed out than I need to. And it's different strokes for different blokes. All depends on the way that you look at things. So I'm in like my 6th year of doing this. To be fair, like I know when I want to stay in a race or not. You're doing Austin Faulkner, game's gone to shit. Well, I mean, I'm still crossing my fingers and my toes. The MTG is going to release at some point, because it would be nice to just sink a decent amount of time to get good at a new game. I mean, I feel like 6 years on the same game for anybody, like content creation or non-content creation, well, that's usually enough. Not even something I was thinking of at the time, to be fair, Michael. To me there, I went off the track, saw up at the time that it didn't count, and my first thought was that, oh shit, I need to turn around here and go over the line. It wasn't to carry on going, think, oh, if I just carry on going, they'll gift it to me back. It just didn't come into the brain. Oh. I'm not happy. Where do we finish? Big 31st. Hey, three people hit the disconnect button before me. I mean, last time I played MTG back in April, it was like near impossible to go around a track at any kind of speed. Like the front end would just fold. I know they've been doing a lot of physics work since then, so I'm hoping that is all better. Biggest thing for me right now that I think they need to desperately change is I mean, both third and first person camera angles, just having the ability to change them as much as possible. Because as much as MX Bikes does wrong, the dynamic first person camera is the best out of any game. If it can't end up looking similar to Bikes' first person camera, I will be playing that game in third person. Couldn't say. Davidus, I've never paid for a setup in my life. I don't usually encourage people to go for paid setups. There's lots of free setups out there to try beforehand. It's also worth mentioning that, so that if you take SPX, for example, if you go and use a free SPX setup and you like it, it's not like if you then go and buy an SPX setup, it's going to gain you another 4 or 5 seconds a lap. You know, the difference is probably quite minute. And I mean, like a setup will work for somebody and not for somebody else. So it's hard to say. Try as many free setups as possible first. I think we've got like 10 minutes now of nothing. I noticed straight away that, yeah, from a pacing perspective, MTG is definitely slower. And that is a good thing. I feel like we've strayed too far away from motocross on MX bikes. Oh, God. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that can get, like, gassy after drinking water. How does that work? This shit ain't carbonated. Bunch of freaks that like carbonated water, by the way. What's wrong with you? What's that? Some lovely TV static in a bottle. Yeah, let me drink that. Strange, strange, strange. It's bottled water. 31st in Moto 1. I left after 15 minutes of getting fingered. Yeah, we'll see if the shit luck continues into Moto 2. Because the thing is, if I just end up crashing straight up myself and I'm back in 15th, I'm like, oh yes, like, I played shit. But it's when you consistently end up being the bad result of other people's mistakes, that's when it gets frustrating. Oh. PC's pooing itself again. I'm glad that we're getting the frame drops out of the way now before the gate drops. And we're back again. Cool. We're back. I mean, now's probably a good time to tell you guys anyway. There's a very high chance I don't end up doing every round of this series. There's a chance I might be away. I mean, I don't know when the week breaks are, like from real life and in-game, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do the one in 2 weeks' time from now. And then there's a chance I might not be able to do the one after that as well. With some, got some real-life commitments. Which is, again, is why I don't really mind leaving during a moto, because it's not like I'm going to be in any sort of position at the end of the season to get some prizes. Don't even know what the prizes are. Don't know if they've announced prizes. Just here for the vibes. Basically, we show up each week. Stephen appears, slaps his meat on the table. Bad race. Wait another week, and repeat. Never the biggest Washougal fan, so I don't mind missing that. But I've had mixed results at Dilla, so I'm not too sure. Why doesn't Neon get punished for his starting ritual? Because I don't think anybody reports it, to be fair. It works the opposite way, because like if you end up reporting somebody for moving over on the start slightly, you end up looking like worse, and it's like, oh, it's a bit of a pathetic report. Yeah, it happens every time, and every single time he gives exactly the same answer of he was in front on his screen. It's like, yes, everybody's in front on their screen. You've been playing the game for 5 years. You should know that the netcode's shit and you're not actually in front on your screen. Then you just get into this back and forth argument, and it's not worth wasting your breath, so you just kind of accept it. No, it's a large increase in people riding the track in between motos now, so I might just join them. Interesting. Yeah, what's going to be the move? Let me try the outside just once. Oh yeah, she's choppy. I think it's going to be middle rut the first half of the race, and then it's just going to be double single once the middle rut goes away. My frames keep having little spikes though, which is not ideal. slow and steady. I tried doing that in the last photo. But I mean, what I said is 100% true. Like, it doesn't matter if I put in 5 hours in 2 weeks or 100 hours in 2 weeks. The race is going to go the way the race is going to go. Like, an extra 100 hours wouldn't have stopped me getting flung off the track over the finish line, a lap not counting. Wouldn't have stopped me being in the wrong place at the wrong time with someone's bike going sideways. Wouldn't have stopped me being unlucky and getting stranded on top of a rut, you know. It just is what it is. Which is, again, why I don't spend the time to try and drastically improve, because it just doesn't make a difference really at the end of the day. And then, yeah, just then getting run into by somebody riding around on 300 ping, just put the cherry on top. And I was like, hey, you know what, that's enough for me for that race. I'm not sure what the best situation is to do half the time, because it's like, I feel like every time without fail, if I follow somebody, they'll make a mistake and I'll crash into them. And then if I try taking a different line to somebody, they'll either mess up and go over into my line, messing me up, or the alternative line that I've taken is so much slower than the main race line that somebody behind me will pass me doing the main line whilst I'm trying to make a pass anyway. It's kind of like, what do you do? What is the move? Hmm. We got well, if we're running on time, we got 50 seconds until this next one starts. You know what I wish, what I watched the other night, someone has uploaded like extended highlights of 2003 Budds Creek when Bubba came from last to first. Because I've seen highlights of it before from one of the Great Outdoors films, but I'd never seen like majority of it. And my god, is it impressive. I wouldn't say I'm lacking motivation, Cam. I'm just get fed up of getting fucked. Like, yeah, go and watch back my first moto once tonight's done, and you can see why I left during that moto. It's just wrong place at the wrong time every single time, and getting massive penalties because of it. It's like lap 1, great position. You just happen to be dead on the inside rut. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know you're down there, so because it's a blind jump. So then I have to quickly swerve to the left, and I get carried over the finish line by shit ping, shit collisions, and my lap doesn't count. So I've got to turn around and get going again. And then I get caught up with another person, then I get stranded on a fucking 10-foot tall rut. And then I get run through by people with 17,000 ping because I live in a third world country. And it just snowballs. So, no, halfway through it was like, you know what, that's enough for me. We'll just chill and we'll go again in Moto 2. But people aren't going to want to hear it. The collisions wouldn't be so bad if the track wasn't so fast. Because if you didn't know how it works, the faster you're travelling on this game, the worse the collisions are. If you're next to each other going 10 miles an hour, it will be a lot less buggy than if you're next to each other going 40 miles an hour. Right, we go again. Let's see if Mr. Neon here to my left cuts over to the right halfway down the start straight before we get anywhere near the first turn. I could do a poll. Well, I could do like a thing on Twitch. If I was still streaming on Twitch. Where people can guess yes or no and they get channel points because of it. Maybe if he starts turning right, I just say fuck it and turn left back into him and see how it goes. Then I know I'll probably be the one that ends up getting protested because of it. Yeah, back to the right we go. Red flagged anyway, it's fine. There you go. Just told him to go straight again. I said if he does it again, I'm protesting it, and I'm just going to get all the clips of him doing it all year long. Because there's no reason for it. Like, he's starting to turn right by the time we get to these fucking shadows. That's not even halfway up the start straight. It's like, brother. Yes, I intentionally moved over on him there and didn't brake. There we go. Sacrifice my own start, just to be petty. This is going to be a learning experience this first lap or two. Just trying to see what the road's doing. Just because I didn't have the last couple of laps on the track at the end of that moto. Oh god. Oh. That's like ATM power, can't even get out of that triple. Oh, my frames have just gone to shit. Oh, I'm hoping that buffs out in a second. Oh my god, the delay's crazy. Oh, come back. Come back to me. Come back to me. I'm not going to be able to get over the leap if it doesn't come back. I can't turn. Please. Please, come back. No, they're gone. Oh, they're gone. I don't know what to do. Stretch it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I don't know what to do. My frames have disappeared. It's got to look awful on the stream right now. Oh my god, my delay's crazy. Why does this happen? I'm not getting encoder overloaded on OBS or nothing. My game has just died. Oh, this is almost unplayable. What the fuck? I might have to pull over. I might have to tab out and try to tab back in, close Discord or something. This is unreal. No, like, it's really bad. It won't look as bad on your guys' screen because it puts it down to 60 FPS anyway. Oh my god, the delay! Oh my god! It's almost unplayable. It is horrific. Does anybody remember, like, the same thing happened to me at Toy Tool in GPs, and I had to pull over, tab out, close Discord and go again, and it was fun. W game, W fucking memory leak. Game's only been out 20 years. Can't pull over now, like, I'm going to lose so much time and positions. Oh, we're back! We're back! We're back! Oh my god, it's like, that's actually disgusting. You know what it feels like? You know when you get a new higher hertz monitor and you just move stuff around your desktop? Oh, thank god. We toughed it out. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to double this. Have a look, see where people are so I don't get landed on. So it's going to take a couple of laps just to get a flow going, just because I missed the end of the last motor. Going to try and take a different line, see how much time I lose. Ooh. Ah, not too bad. I'm dead. I was just an absolute passenger there over all them bumps. Right, maybe we might be able to lock in now. Oh, it's choppy as shit, holy. Waiting for my legs to explode off the bike again. Mother trucker, dude. I should have stuck to the middle line there. I knew what the middle line was doing. Right, going back to the outside. Didn't realise it was dug so deep on the exit. I don't mind stuff like that because these are, like, they're my mistakes. I'm not getting cut over by somebody else. Oh my god. That bump in there is insane. It's so hard getting over to the left, though, with the way the corner before angles you out. But everybody must be struggling if I'm still here. Because I haven't exactly had a clean race so far. Oh, the fucking... What is wrong with this game? The frames have gone again. I'm not going to be able to go over the leap now, because I'm not going to be able to turn. I thought we was done. Look, oh, I can't play with this shit. You know, today is... honestly, it's one of them days where just nothing is going to go right. Like, this is ridiculous. The fact that I have to do half of this race handicapped. Have any of you ever played Rocket League on PC and then gone to try and play it on PlayStation? This is like the input delay that I'm feeling right now. Oh, I've gone to the outside again. I can't turn. I'm playing a PowerPoint presentation. Let me tab out and tab back in there. There you go, that worked. It has minimised my OBS, but I literally just press Alt-Tab in the air twice and it's fixed it. So I'm hoping that the stream is still going and you can still see it, but I can't see chat or anything anymore. Troy's up here, battling for a win. You know, if I don't win this and Troy does, I don't mind it. The fact that he finally gets his first win. Like, if I have to lose to somebody, I want it to be Troy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Don't know how to survive that. Yeah, well, I might be able to go for leap it. I'm going to try and develop a macro for my controller now that lets me Alt-Tab. I can just press a button twice rather than having to hit a jump, take my hand off, hit my keyboard, put the hand back on. I mean, my PC's probably fighting for its life right now with how hot it is. But I'm pretty sure it's because of MX Bike's memory leak. Well, I kind of know what lines not to take now. And that was slow. I've got so many cuts. It's got boy in front of me on timing. Fucking hell, man. Oh, and I'm stranded again? Oh my god. Whoever's writing the script for today, you need to chill the fuck out. Because it's criminal what you're doing to where I'm landing. Oh, I'm just getting fucking pogoed and wonky slow physics all over the place. I've just heard a meow down to my right, and if this cat jumps up on the fucking desk, I'm gonna get pissed off. Well, that would be the cherry on top of today, wouldn't it? This track is absolutely totaled. It is finished. Fuck off. It's really not a difficult corner. I have no idea why it's causing me so many issues. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm going to throw it away on the last lap, aren't I? Astro, respectfully, I'm going to need you to stay the fuck away from me. Even though you're probably going through it much quicker than me. Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna send it. Got to do it in the last lap. Oh! Let's see if I have it after cuts, because I know I've got a lot of them. Hold the tips of your penises, everybody. We might actually have a moto win. Oh my god, we actually have a moto win. Right, let me load up OBS. I'm hoping you could have watched that race. Right. So now we've had a really, really shit race and a pretty good race. Can you see what I mean about getting unlucky? Because when I don't get unlucky and I don't get my arse absolutely blasted on the first lap, stuff like that can happen. Granted, I did everything in my power to try and throw it away. The last 3 laps, my thumbs just didn't exist. I was wobbling all over the place and crashing on the easy parts of the track. But we got a moto win. You know what? If that's one and done for me for the season, fuck it. We got one. Thank God. Thank God. That's stressful. I led basically all of Thunder Valley until the last couple of laps, and then threw it away. I led the majority of that, and then almost threw it away. Weird. So, I noticed that the majority of the heavy hitters weren't really up there in that moto. Like, if you was to go into today and be like, yo, what's the top 4? Oh, what's the top 5? I would not say me, Jake, Breezy, Boy, and then Cam. That was a weird race. That was very much surviving on the track. That might be the most cooked any of the tracks I've ever gone in one of these race series before. This thing is absolutely hanging. So difficult. But yeah, it was Moto in P1, 31st. I rage quit after 15 minutes because it was just absolutely atrocious. Have I justified my rage quit at all now? Because people just think I'm full of shit, but it's like after 6 years of doing this shit, I kind of know roughly where I can get. And if I'm way back in the pack, undeservedly, I've got no desire to sit there getting stressed out. That's why I left, because I feel like Moto 1 could have gone very, very similarly to this if I didn't get sent. But yeah, good stuff. So, we've got Southwick next week, which should be good fun. Like, I usually enjoy myself a good sand track. I'm curious to see how it's going to ride once it gets all whooped out with the overjump crash on. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go. Very high chance I can't do Washougal. Very, well, actually almost 100% chance I can't do Dilla. But yeah, you know what? We got one done. Let's get a final temperature reading. 32 degrees. And yeah, the forehead is a little bit on the sweaty side. But good stuff. Really, really good stuff. To those of you who stuck around until Moto 2, obviously I know people don't enjoy seeing me complaining for an entire Moto. I still feel like Moto 1 was kind of justified with the complaining department with how that went. For those of you who stuck around for Moto 2, thank you very, very much. Hopefully I have made your Friday night slightly more entertaining than it would have been otherwise. If you are racing NA later, I wish you the best of luck. I am probably going to hang out in someone's stream and just watch it, because I'm curious to see how fast them boys are going to get around here after a good few hours of playing the track. But yeah, that was more enduro at the end of that. That was just trying to survive over anything else. Let's have a look at the in-game chat, see if anybody's as frustrated in this race as I was in the first one. See if Neon's got any words for me after I left the brakes off. No, I don't see any dramas at all. Yeah, good stuff, everybody. If I could do that every week, I'd be happy. Well, not with the first moto, but if I could even be in contention for wins, I'd be happy. It just seems to not go my way all the time. So then on the actual occasion where it does go well, we got it done. Well, yeah, those last couple of laps were so sketchy. But when's the last time you saw the top 5 people all within 6 seconds, by the way? Usually the top 3 are like 30 seconds clear of everybody, so that goes to show that that was very much racing against the track rather than racing against each other. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Good luck in NA if you're doing it. I'm not going to shout Redbud, unfortunately. I can't do it. I feel like I'm performing, so I'll give you a little Redbud. Yeah. Good night, everybody.